Silent Hill 3 is a survival horror game released 20 years ago for the PlayStation 2. You play as Heather, a girl who finds monsters and decay invading her world and pulling her into another. Throughout the game, you discover who Heather is and why this madness is unfolding around her. Gameplay mostly consists of exploring the environment for story tidbits, key items, and helpful items such as health, ammo, and new weapons. And you will be exploring thoroughly, because every room could have a key or useful item that isn't easily seen, requiring the player to remain curious throughout. Combat is stiff to the point of being awkward. Spacing is difficult to judge, leading to misses or enemies hitting you before you can swing your melee weapon. Enemy health and stability vary, meaning a gunshot that staggered or downed one enemy might not stagger another of the same kind. Guns auto-aim, but always have a chance to miss. All of this makes combat intentionally stressful, but not always exciting or rewarding. The puzzles are mostly fun, but can get too convoluted on harder difficulties. For example, they sometimes require an unexpected interpretation, such as having to use 24-hour time as a key code from the time listed on a 12-hour clock, with no indication that's what was required. Visuals are unified and gripping, with detailed characters and grimy, sometimes abstract environments fitting together to create an engrossing experience. Unfortunately, HD televisions mean things that are supposed to be blurry or masked are visible and distracting, such as the harsh, clearly defined lines of shadows and certain objects with low-res textures. While not flawless, the sound design is one of the game's best features. There are long, unnerving sections where the only sound is Heather's footsteps. Unidentifiable noises and humanoid screams at seemingly random times are unsettling and had me jumping while playing in a well-lit room to an audience. However, problems can come from auditory repetition, like having two dog enemies playing the same sound effect in rapid succession. The voice acting is strange. Characters talk with bizarre inflections and lingering pauses. They almost always sound unnatural. It makes verbal exchanges humorous at first, but as you fall into the rhythm, it becomes unnerving as they continue to defy conventions. The past 20 years hasn't been wholly kind to Silent Hill 3. Few games use its tank control scheme, making it difficult to get into. There is no tutorial, so it's easy to miss important aspects like blocking. The opening half is far less engrossing than the back half, thanks largely to fewer interesting environments and long stretches with no story progression. Getting a copy is a task since it's not available on any modern platforms. The PC version is considered abandonware, so you can get it, but it requires some troubleshooting. The PS2 disc is pricey and requires legacy hardware. The Xbox 360 and PS3 remaster is considered inferior to the PS2 original by many fans. While not perfect, playing through Silent Hill 3 is truly a haunting experience that follows you like a shadow. The themes, imagery, and sound gave me chills as they resurfaced in my mind after playing. The story, while thinner than I remembered, is worthy of analyzing and houses important subject matter within its walls. 20 years later, it keeps its place as one of the finest horror games.